his office banned us from seeing our children with the
Jesus Christ.
of
Wow.
April of November the 2nd, 1994. Cook County Public Guardian's office banned us from seeing our children, and they put court orders on us saying if we go near our children, we will go to jail based on $1,000 fine, 6 months in prison and imprisonment.
Damn.
So, 2009, we found out one of our daughters was missing, that were in the foster care system. Then we discovered she was raped, being held hostage in a home by this guy that was continually raping her. And we went to court, found, I know the law and everything, so I studied legal research in law school with John Marshall for 2 years. Then I discovered the whole system, everybody, the clerks, the Cook County Sheriff, Consular Court-appointed special advocacy, guardian lineman is the Cook County Public Guardian's office, which they call them guardian, and they're supposed to represent children in foster care. But what they're not telling the public is when Dcfs wrongfully removes your children and the Chicago police sees them unlawfully, they don't represent the children. They protect Dcfs, Sheriff's Department, police. They protect them and the foster parents. It's the other way around.
Wow.
So whatever happened to these children, they're not going to do nothing about it. It's a breach of contract, reckless negligence, legal malpractice, false misrepresentation of children in foster care that's wrongfully taken. They're not going to save these children. Whatever happened to them, it happens. But one of my sons suffered severe brain damage. If you take a child into an institution and restrain them without a court order and inject these psychotic drugs in them, they're never going to be the same no more. And one of my sons faced this. Now he's brain damage impaired now. He's 34. His mind's like a 4-year-old. And it's not his fault. They gave him a less shot to the brain. Dcfs and Catholic Charities, Child Service, Metropolitan Family Services. All these people did this to my son. ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union. They know Dcfs violated this consent decree. They're not supposed to be able to just have the police steal children. Then they come in and change their names to make it legal. That's illegal. That was a nice cover-up. And State's Attorney's Office, Kim Fox, knowingly knows, I have to say her name, because she runs the Cook County State's Attorney's Office as the chief officer of that office. The State's Attorney's Office in this case, I got petitions and all to prove that the petition they filed was false. They said they took our children July 22nd, 1993. Our children were at home. So that's a false statement of facts. No affidavit to substantiate anything. And this same assistant state attorney that did this is still in that office. And you got the Attorney General's office called the Child Welfare Litigation Bureau. A lot of parents don't know about that office. They're seriously involved in protecting Dcfs. They represent Dcfs in any lawsuits that's filed against them. And Dcfs have their own attorneys, which runs the offices and the business and the money and all that. They're not there to represent Dcfs when they are sued. Attorney General's office come in. All Dcfs got to do is submit them any type of documents, whether it's false or true. They're going to represent them and get your case dismissed. If your children are living and you sue them for them violating our constitutional rights to due process, equal protection of the law, under the 14th Amendment, 11th Amendment, no Dcfs never investigated us. We didn't ever have a hearing. Never seen a judge. There's over 40,000 court hearings in this case over a period of 1993 to 2010. All these ex parte hearings. We got ghost lawyers. Lawyers said they represented us, and we never met the lawyers.
Mm.
They they self-appoint themselves.
Mm.
That's supposed to be a court order showing that a lawyer filed leave to file their appearance, or file leave to withdraw off a case.
Mm.
Catholic Charities, Child Serve, ADSS, McKinley, all these people were involved in the cover-up and protective measures of Dcfs. Dcfs don't run the system, the public guardian's office does. So people misinterpret who the public guardian's office really are. They're very dangerous people. And they're getting paid to not represent children that's wrongfully taken away from their parents.
You know what, bro? I don't have any children. I don't. But that's just a hot mess. All that was a hot mess I just heard, bro. And I'm sorry you had to go through that, dude. I'm sorry you had to go through that, man. You know, I don't know how the Dcfs works. Down here where I'm at, they call it CPS. And like Antoinetta said when I talked to her, you know, for some reason, if somebody make false allegations, they right on the money. But when you call them because you really need something to happen, then, you know, they take their precious time. But your case sounds totally different. As a matter of fact, I got a friend whose story sounds similar to yours, and she may be watching. It sounds similar to yours, bro. Sounds similar to yours. So, man, dude, I wish I know what to say, man. All I can say, man, I'm sorry that you going through this, that you had went through this. They don't make any damn sense. And as I speak to you right now, is anybody being held accountable the day that we speak now? Has anybody been held accountable?
Nobody. And that's my goal, and the president of getting justice for this injustice, what they did to my children. They didn't deserve this. Not one day. To be deprived of parents that was taking great care of them. Half of my children is in terrible health conditions. Nearly deathbed right now. They draw these kids up and they don't care. It's meeting the quota, whatever circumstances that come forward. There's certain things I can't say because of my status of who I am, which is confidential and stuff like that.
I understand, brother. I understand. Trust me, I understand, man.
I'm trying to understand this situation because these Dcfs worship the devil. And if you know what I'm trying to say, I don't understand. Because this is what they're doing. God then condone and say this is okay to hurt children maliciously, knowingly, willfully, and wanton. ACLU said Dcfs can't do stuff like this. And I'm like, okay, why is it because we are an individual case? Because I come forward. Any other parents that this been done to, there's nothing to be afraid of. That's why Dcfs getting away with this. They need to be held accountable. Everybody that's involved with them, they all need to lose their jobs. And if a child died, whoever the caseworkers were involved, they should get the death penalty. And that's where I'm coming from. Because it's unconscionable. My heart goes out to Antoinette and her daughter, Rika. This is not a laughing matter. State's Attorney's Office should be held accountable for legal malpractice and false misrepresentation of citizens of the state of Illinois and Cook County. If you know Dcfs is doing this outrageous stuff, why are they not facing any kind of consequences? Inspector General Office of Dcfs, there's been 12 Inspector Generals at Dcfs, none of them care. And they be knowing Dcfs falsifying and altering documents. They got the whole documents that this whole case was falsified and altered, fabricated. They know it because I've sent it to them. You got the computer printout showing the wrong spelling of our names and the wrong date of birth of all of my children's names. In a system, you got the Auditor General of the state of Illinois. Not only know about, they ain't never been audited from my case. This taxpayers' money going to waste, millions of dollars. That's probably why the president's saying they ain't going to bail out the state of Illinois, because Dcfs wanted this money. In New York, that's where the money was. The stimulus money, they wanted it to go to them, to Dcfs. It's not about a code of silence. This is a code of violation of human rights. That's what this is.
If I may ask you right now, where are your children now? As we speak right now.
Well, they're all adults. One of my daughters is 28 and 29 now.
Okay.
Her health is so bad. Some of my children live with each other. One of my sons is like living anywhere he can. He has seizures all the time, in and out of the hospital. Because he had a brain aneurysm. The psychotic drugs, Ritalin, Seroquel, Trazodone, Risperdal. It's for crazy people, not normal people. So when they gave him electroshocks to the brain, they caused him severe brain damage. So he had emergency brain surgery and survived. But now he can't write no more. He has a very serious nervous condition where he believes the beer is solving his problems. It's like his life is gone. And he's 34. He had a twin sister that has a hard time dealing with this, trying to live her life. My oldest son got problems of anger management, disturbed, distressed, mad about what happened to him and his brothers and sisters. And he's not able to function right. And his nerves are so bad. And it's not his fault. He hit on his girlfriends, 5 different baby mamas. His life is like unstable. And one of my daughters got 3 children. Don't know what really happened to her. And one of my other sons got almost killed when he got shot in foster care trying to run away at 16. He's 33 now. It's like when Dcfs find out a child in foster care tells the media or the police what happened to them, they'll put this child in an institution to shut them up. So a lawyer won't take these cases of these children. And it's like a cover-up. They're trying to say Dcfs, when they take your children, they already abuse and neglect. And that's not true.
You know what? I believe you when you say that, because when I first did Antonetta's story, I think it was the second interview that I did, and I put up an article where they said down there where y'all at, they have lost a total of 150 children in their care. 150 children. It may be more now because this has been going on for a while. But over 150 children has died in the care of Dcfs. And I know that number is bigger now. So I believe you when you tell me this, brother. I believe you tell me this.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, this is horrible. I got cases of other families, a mother and father from Yugoslavia. How Dcfs stole their children, changed their names, put these children in a psychiatric facility, and then put them underground for human sex trafficking and financial exploitation. This is what's going on with children, financial exploitation of children. They get a lot of money to put your children up for adoption. But people don't realize these adoption tax credits is $30,000 per year per child.
You know what?
Even if the adoption is not real.
I
They
speak
don't have
on
to prove your children were adopted.
I speak on something like that a little bit, about people having children, people getting children foster care. You got a lot of these people, they don't really give a damn about the care. They give a damn about what kind of financial gain they getting out of it. So, and again, I agree with you on that. I think a lot of them do that because I've done quite a few stories that these children are in foster care and they end up being killed by the foster parents. So and then when you read the story, so much stuff has happened while they was in the care of these folks. Then you just literally have to say, y'all really didn't care for these kids. You only cared about the money.
Right.
You only cared about the money, and I think that's sad. Just like it's a recent video I just did a couple of days ago. I don't know if you
About the
agree.
4 children missing.
That too,
About the
that
four
too, that
children
too,
missing in
that
foster
too.
care.
But it was the guy and her boyfriend and the mother killed her daughter. And one of the things I said in there was, I really do believe a lot of people need a psych evaluation for procreating because this is ridiculous. And you could look at people sometimes. We don't like to judge, but sometimes you got to judge because their judgment may be the correct judgment. You could look them in their face and say something ain't right, and look at their mom's face,
Yes.
someone right with her, And I don't understand how a mother or a father will let anyone come in their home and wreck their home. You love your child until when? Same thing with Antonetta. Richard loved his baby. I seen the videos. He loved his child until when?
Mm-hmm.
What did Cynthia do to make you turn coat on your daughter and let this woman do all this shit to your child? Torturing her, dragging her
Right.
across the floor while she naked, holding cans in the corner while she naked, kicking her, hitting her, black eyes, chipped tooth. And
And the state knew about this, right?
Go ahead.
The state
According to
knew about this, right?
according to Antonetta, she been trying to report it. But the thing that hurt Antonetta was while she was incarcerated, I don't think a lot of people really listened to her.
Okay.
And I think that's one of the things that got her because she was incarcerated. When people like that, man, we don't too much pay attention to them. Because we kind of look at them like, what can you tell me because you in jail? Fuck you. That's pretty much how a lot of them look at it. But she even said that the school been reporting the damage of her child and nobody still did anything. So I can understand her fight.
Well, the school went to the media, so I don't think they should be off the hook. They could have went to the media, and the media don't listen to the teachers or whatever. The media would listen to them.
Well, I don't
so
know.
There's no excuses.
I don't know who should be on the hook or off the hook with that, but I just know her story. Rika could have been saved.
But the reason why I say the board of education, the teachers and all, or whatever, because they had fought for my children coming up missing from school. It's called without our knowledge or consent. My children come up gone from y'all school that we entrusted our children and going to. And the police that did this to my children, they still on the force.
Absolutely.
They kidnapped my children.
They still on the force to this day. I think I might lost them, guys. I think I might lost, but he'll come back up. What's up, everybody over there with Chris Thorne Show 2.0? What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to shut that down, but I put the link to where I'm at now, my main channel. Click that link and come on over to the main channel. I just want to put a little bit of this show on my backup channel because, like I told you, I'm trying to do more stuff on the backup channel and get the algorithm going on with the Chris Thorne 2.0 channel. So if you don't mind, hit that link that's in the chat room. Hey, Trace. Hey, Charlotte. How you doing, dear? Hey, K. Williams. What's going on? Hey, Soldier Girl. What's up? What's up, chick? But before y'all leave the Chris Thorne Show 2.0, please hit that thumbs up. As a matter of fact, for people who in my main channel, y'all don't mind, go to the Chris Thorne Show 2.0, hit the thumbs up. Let's make both of them coagulate, get the thumbs up and bring more people to hear this man's story. I am money for this man want to come and speak to me. I always want to speak to a father, and that night has finally came. That's needed, dear. I hope you're hearing all this, because you know what I mean? You're going to do a show. and I can't wait to talk to you because I think you told me something similar to this too, or what this man talking about.
Back on.
Yeah, you back. You back now. You back.
Oh,
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
what I was trying to.
the man who I want to talk to name is Mr. Jerry. I'm not gonna put his last name out there because y'all heard him earlier. You know the person that he is. You know, I can't give out too much information, but I wasn't gonna do that no way. His name is Mr. Jerry. Mr. Jerry seen my stories I did on Antoinette, the Rika Roundtree case. He saw things I did, and the man want to reach out to me. And I'm very humbled that he want to come and talk to me. As a matter of fact, Mr. Jerry, hopefully you are opening more doors for fathers to come speak out, not to just me, but just to anybody. So hopefully this is a door opener. This is a door opener for more fathers who is going through this to come and speak out. So I humbly appreciate you coming on the show. But go ahead, brother. Go ahead. And everybody, Chris Thorne Show 2.0, Chris Thorne Show main channel, please go to Chris Thorne 2.0. Hit the like button real quick. Come on back to the main channel. If you're already on 2.0, hit the like before you leave or if it shut y'all down. Come on over to the main channel and let's listen to this man's story. All right. If you need the link again, I'll drop the link again. Matter of fact, go ahead, Mr. Jerry. You got it. Go ahead.
Well, when I can talk?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is to the public, this woman case where the police raided her house, she's unclothed and everything and whatever, the way they came and broke her door down and all this and that. The police did the same thing to my family. When they raided my house, I got evidence to show they had the wrong address and the wrong names of the children.
Mm-hmm.
That's the evidence I also have, and I sent that to Channel 7 News yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't gotten a response. I wrote to Mayor Lightfoot, what's going to be done about these police that did this to my children and my family? My whole family life has been ruined. Their childhood just destroyed for unknown, unnecessary reasons. There's no cause for it. What do my children do that deserve? And what does it take for the media to get involved? Huh?
You were breaking up. I thought I would lose you again, but it sounded like you're back now. You were breaking up, but go ahead.
Okay. What I want to know, what does it take for the media to get involved in these DCFS cases, like the police cases? Because there's a lot of families that's suffering out here. I believe the media should be more involved, make the governor respond to all these cases where DCFS has wrongfully violated parents and children's rights and put these children in a catastrophic atmosphere and environment that's long-term permanent damage. It needs to stop. Inspector General's office should be forced to reopen all these cases from 93 of July 27th. To find out all these cases was wrong, to have all these cases overturned, restore parental rights, and demand that a jury trial be granted for punitive damages and all type of award of money damages for people who have lost unearned income, meaning they're not able to work anymore because of what happened to them as children. That's not their fault. So,
well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Did they ever come back and tell you why they did all that, and why was it order for them to do that?
I got a hold of the court order. This order said, until we are served with a summons, the court has no jurisdiction over the case. That's why I can't understand why a lawyer won't take my case. They never had jurisdiction over my family because we was never served with a summons or a petition of any allegations.
Wow.
So there's no statute of limitation.
Wow. Again, bro.
Never.
Again, bro.
Children never had their day in court.
I'm sorry. This has happened to you, my man. I don't wish this on anybody, not even on my worst enemy. I don't wish this on nobody, man. This is crazy as fuck. It's crazy as fuck. And it sound like to me you didn't get no answers. And it sound like to me you still ain't got no answers to this day why they did it, right? From the sounds of it.
They making up stuff. They're making up all type of allegations. Got me in a system saying I'm a confirmed sexual perpetrator for 50 years. Making this up. When actually I got a hold of the documents, you have to look at Larry B. Children's Hospital in Chicago. They have Dcfs work with them. Larry B. Children's Hospital worked with Dcfs for 28 years to have people's children taken. I know it for a fact because it happened to mine. All it takes is an allegation now. See, what happened was April 1993, April 19th, 1993, this woman named Amanda Wallace, who was psychotic because she was being raped in foster care when she was a child. So her white son, Joseph Wallace, the guy that raped her, was a psychiatrist for Dcfs because she was in a mental institution. So the white father is the one that produced the white baby by her, and they claim she killed this boy and hung him. So when Dcfs kept giving her back this white child, she had a black son, but this white child, the father was never introduced to society who this white father was. But I know from first-hand knowledge who the father was. But nobody wouldn't listen. And that's why nothing was ever done. So Governor Jim Eggert came up with the new law, and the best interest of the children first. So now Dcfs got to do is get a call saying somebody say they're going to kill their kids, and Dcfs snatches them. Off of hearsay. So in 1994, Dcfs got 50,000 kids in their crib in January. 50,000 at the time. Now they only got 18,000.
Like I might lost them again. If you're on the Chris Thorne Show 2.0, I just put the link to where everybody else is at. Y'all come over here to the main channel. I'm about to shut y'all down, and thanks for everybody who came over there. Hit that like button for your boy. Come on over to that link in there right there and say hey to everybody, because that's where everybody at. Thank y'all for joining, because I need to use this other computer to bring up some stuff. And man, this is crazy. But they go to the link right there. Y'all come over there, join, and speak to everybody. Everybody seems like everybody feeling this case, and I'm feeling it too. And some of y'all out here know about the Dcfs because I see your comments, you know. So now, not here, Brother Smooth. Not here, Brother Smooth. There's a link I put in the chat room. Go to that link right there that I just put in right there. Well, I think, Brother Smooth, you already at the main channel. Go get off of Chris Thorne Show 2.0 and go to Chris Thorne Show. So I just put the link up in there. Let me put it in there one more time. And we'll see y'all on the other side. You go to the link. Come on over to the main channel, all right? Thank y'all so much. Peace. Go ahead, Mr. Jerry. What you were saying now, go ahead, man.